Hello, my dear grade 7 students. Today we have a reading lesson. We're going to start on our last unit, Unit 5, titled Facing Adversity. Sometimes life can feel like an obstacle course, but if we try hard enough, we can usually make it over the hurdles. I wonder if you believe in that and if you have ever been in such a situation where you had to face really difficult times and obstacles and had to overcome. So, have you ever encountered an obstacle that stood in the way of something that you wanted to do? Were you able to overcome that obstacle? How were you able to overcome it? Did you do it on your own, or did someone around you help you to overcome it? So, also, what does the phrase facing adversity suggest to you? What does adversity mean to start with? As we work throughout this unit, you'll read many examples about people who have faced adversity and overcome obstacles. So they faced difficulties, they were in rough times, they were able to overcome them in a way, whether relying totally on themselves or on others around them. So Bethany Hamilton provides a great example of a person who's been through a great obstacle and was able to overcome it instantly and over time as well. She was only 13 when her arm got bit as she was surfing on her board in the ocean. It got bit by a shark, and she was able to make it to the shore on her own using the other arm only. And she was able to actually establish herself as a surfing champion in the United States as well. And that never brought her down, losing her arm, actually. And there's a very good movie about her called Soul Surfer, depicting her true story. And next, we're going to watch an interview that she had when she was very young with Oprah. I'll let you watch that.
Tell us what happened.
Well, that morning, me, my friend Alana, her dad Holt, and her brother Byron were all surfing out at the spot. It's about 15-minute paddle out called Tunnels. It was pretty small, not too good, but we just went out to have fun. And I was laying on my board parallel to the waves, and this arm was laying inside the water, and then this arm was like holding the board. I was just like relaxing. And then all of a sudden, the shark just came up and like, it was only like 2-3 seconds at the most, and it just kind of jerked me back and forth, and then it just let go and went underwater. And right at that moment, the first thing I saw was red water, and then I just started paddling in, and I was like, I got attacked by a shark, like about that loud. And then,
About that?
yeah.
Not like, I got attacked by a shark. No, just
No.
really, I got attacked by a shark, okay?
Yeah, and then Holt came over, and he was like, oh my God, and he just pushed
Did you
me.
know you'd lost your arm at that point?
Yeah, right away I knew. And
Were
he
you in
just-
pain? Were you in pain?
No pain at all.
No pain at all. No pain at all.
And then he pushed me into a wave, and they just got me to the beach. And then right when he tied a leash as a tourniquet around my arm, and the doctor said that like saved me. And then.
So you never had pain? You never had pain?
Well, I've had pain, just not during like.
But during that whole
Not
ordeal?
during that like 2 hours.
You did not. Okay, how could that be, doctor?
That's similar to what happened to Jerry. She knew she was in a very desperate situation. She didn't need a pain alarm to tell her that she needed to get help. And a large pain alarm would have just interfered with her ability to help herself.
Okay, now what did you say earlier about pain is the body's way of telling you?
It's the body's alarm system. It's telling you you better do something about this problem before it gets worse. In her situation, she didn't need that alarm. She knew she needed help.
When you see the shark and you see the blood, you already know,
understood.
right? Yeah, right. So Bethany survived the vicious attack, but most believed her hopes and dreams for a superstar surfing career were gone. But Bethany was back on her board 4 weeks later. And this past weekend, she competed in a local surfing competition and came in 5th place. So are you going to get a prosthetic arm, or what are you going to do?
Yeah, the guys that made it, they said it'd be done in like 2 weeks or so.
So you're going to get an arm?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever for one moment think you wouldn't go back in the water?
I think it went through my head once or twice, but once things came clear in my mind, I knew I'd be back out there.
You got clear really quickly, didn't you?
Yeah.
Academic vocabulary for informative text. Please copy these words in your reading copybook. The first word is deviate, which means to depart from an established plan. Persevere is a verb, which means to continue despite difficulty. Determination is a noun, which means conclusion or firm decision. Diversity is a noun, which means variety or differences within a group. And tradition is a noun, which means long established custom or practice. And now we're going to move to our launch text entitled Against the Odds, page 446. This selection is an example of an informative text, a type of writing in which the author provides information and facts about a certain topic. So as you read it, you're going to notice that the author presents facts without offering opinions or arguments. So he's just presenting what actually happened without giving his own insight or opinion about it. Pay attention to how the author structures the essay and develops ideas, and in particular, note how the author shows cause-effect relationships among ideas in that essay. I want you to please read the text on your own and annotate or highlight any unfamiliar words and sections of the text which you think are particularly important. And after that, add at least 5 words to the word network facing adversity in your copybook. And answer the following writing prompt in your journal copybook. How can people overcome adversity in the face of overwhelming obstacles? Also, the selection has a very good movie based on it, and you might have watched it. It's titled Sully, and it was on TV a few weeks ago. If you have time, also, you can watch that if you haven't yet. And until then, so your assignment, as I was saying, is to add words to the word network for facing adversity in your reading copybook, and free write to answer the following prompt in your journal copybook. How can people overcome adversity in the face of overwhelming obstacles? And the due date is Tuesday, April 28. Have yourself a good day.